What is multi-camera? Multi-camera is a technique that is used within the media industry when shooting TV programs and also films that will have several cameras on set to record or to broadcast a scene. With using multi-camera, there is more than one view. All the shots are filmed at the same time from different angles. There's different types of multi-camera and they can be filmed in the studio or outside and also broadcasted live. With different multi-camera setups such as panel shows, football, chat shows, game shows, reality shows, music shows and even award shows. In multi-camera there is different techniques that are took into consideration, such as cover of action, communicating meaning to the viewer, visual style and maintaining viewership. Visual style is to help the audience have the same feelings when we are watching it, either if it's recorded or we're seeing it live. Visual style is a key part on how the audience see how the shots blend together, such as the attraction Britain's Got Talent edition shows this very well, with the reaction of the audience and the judges and the edition and how they get across the emotion with a simple use of camera work and how they visualise it to the audience can tug on our emotions. Within football, it is live and it also multi-camera. They use this technique to make sure that all the angles of the pitch is covered with the action from different angles. Also, it is important for the camera to be able to pick up everything, as it is live, mainly in football, to see who has the ball and to follow them unless they find a better camera angle. As with so many cameras, they all have their own part to play so that it is easier for the video mixer to pick what they want to show to the audience live. Studio. With a live studio audience, they have to do camera blocking. So when it is live, they know the camera order when it is being broadcast to the British public, as they want to keep the audience engaged since it's entertainment. These shows cover all the action in each performance to make it as fair as possible and for the viewers to feel like they are watching it from inside the studio. The layout is made to make sure it catches the audience reaction as well as the judges' reaction. We see this played out in a lot of entertainment programs.
Other women.
And I know it. It's because he said we were on a break.
Correct.
For a talk show or a panel show such as Good Morning Britain, This Morning, Loose Women or even The Graham Norton Show. They have to try and keep the audience engaged throughout when they are watching it live. Also, with the visual style, the director is aware of all cameras to be able to decide which angle suits best for the audience watching at home. But with a talk show multi-camera production, they make sure that when they have an interview, they have cameras going between the interviewers and the interviewee, so that the audience are able to see the presenters or presenter and also the guests that they have. They have two main cameras on the guest and presenters and a wide angle shot to see all of them in one shot. Within soaps, they use multi-camera production. It is used more often in this type of drama as they are shown daily on TV. With a multi-camera layout, it helps the process of production. As with these shows, they are able to film 3 to 4 weeks ahead, as they can get the scenes done quicker. As with more than one camera, it speeds up the filming, especially when there is a group scene, and it keeps the filming cost down. Maintaining viewers' interest. Within these types of shows, the companies have to keep the viewers interested in what's happening, with soaps such as EastEnders, Emmerdale, Coronation Street, Young and the Restless, General Hospital, The Bold and the Beautiful, to help maintain the audience interest. As with the soaps are shown at the same time throughout the week, they also have a captivating storyline which keeps the audience intrigued. In soaps, they don't have one storyline, they have a couple to keep the audience engaged. Communicating meaning to the audience. Within British soap and also American soaps, they tackle a lot of events that are influenced by day-to-day lives to bring a light to them for audiences to understand, even though sometimes they will make it more dramatic since it is a drama show/soap. With these types of stories, it keeps the audience aware and waiting to find out more. They make it more appealing to the audience as they want to follow the storylines of the characters they relate to. In any soap, it is important to get the meaning across right, with the actor researching about how to portray it and for the audience to understand, as they want them to feel like they are a part of what is happening. As one of the soap actors said,
"Please continue to do what you do, keep telling those stories, use our platform, and let's keep breaking down that taboo."
And also how British soap actors want to make these certain subjects something easier to talk about than having to tiptoe around them, and with multi-camera it can give it a dramatic effect and also a deeper meaning.
Somehow I know you must leave, so take the wheel and ride and get back home.
Sitcom, you have to rehearse before taping, as throughout the rehearsal it is for the director to see how they play out the script, also for them to be able to work out where they want the actor to be on camera. They will rehearse the entire show to make sure that when it is filmed live, the camera directions move slowly, so when in post-production they can use the best ones that fit to send to the network. Also, with having a camera rehearsal, it also gives the script writers a chance to see if anything needs adjusted, like a joke for the audience. With the script writers in a sitcom, they are always curious of how the audience will react. In some films they use multi-camera and is seen throughout a musical film when they are singing, but it is also use it within dramatic, comedy and even action films, as it all depends on the director's preference. Filming with more than one camera in a film doesn't take as long to shoot. With certain films you can see the camera rolling and overlap in a scene. You know they will use the scene after the camera is out of frame. Simple much. They use this technique to help and create an atmosphere for everyone that is there, as it helps people who are further away from the stage to be able to see what is going on the big screen beside the stage. Helps create the mood of the song more engaging to watch with the different camera shots. With this technique at a concert, it is more important to make sure the audience sees everything as it is live. For example, the One Love Manchester. They want you to be able to see the artist, but they also want to show the audience enjoying their time and singing. Within music shows, they will use multiple cameras, as sometimes they will use more than one camera to film a music video. Within a music show broadcast, they will use more than two, as they will have them in different angles. They would work the same as a studio multi-camera production with camera blocking and rehearsals, as they know what camera is next. When the light above the camera goes red, they know where to look when rehearsing and also when it's live. In a music show, they want to show the dance, but they also want to focus on the one that is singing, as they want the audience to enjoy the performance. As every music show tries different ways to showcase the artist, we can see within groups, and depending on the tempo of the song is how they decide to change camera angles. With having different types of songs, the show is different for each group. We see it clearly through both boy groups and girl groups, also depending on how big or small the group is. Looking and also researching, we can see that multi-camera is one of many different productions used to create media for a public audience. Looking at different types of multi-camera, and mainly the music show, it will help and also give me ideas for when I create my own. Multi-camera is a vital technique, as it is useful for when filming live events for capturing all the action. It does not always have to be an expensive process, and you can get a lot more shots done easily.
I know this voice.